All right. One for you. One for me. Oh, hey. Don't mind me. Just having my lunch. You guys having a good summer? Today, we are doing an oil change on a 2016 Honda CRV all-wheel drive. Need to also change the oil in the CVT transmission. It's going to be super fun. Don't click off. You're going to love it. Let's do it. All right, here it is in all its glory. Honda CRV. So I've picked up the oil that I need for the CRV transmission. I did pick up a new crush washer, and I also have a Honda oil filter for the engine and 5 liters of oil. So let's climb under there. I'm going to tackle the oil change first because that's pretty straightforward. Well, it's all straightforward, honestly. There's nothing very technical here. Oil out, oil in, get it done. So let's climb under there and get to work. All right, I'm here to shed some light on the situation. What size do we think that is? I think 17 millimeters. So that's the drain plug, not that one. Ask me how I know. I'll go grab some wrenches. That's the one. See if we can keep the oil in the pan, shall we? This oil change is overdue by 2,500 kilometers. What are you gonna do? All right. I'm going to change the crush washer on this drain plug. All right, brand new crush washer. I'm finished letting that dribble. Could be here all day. Tighten that back up. So here's our new oil filter. Have you ever seen a more ridiculously sized oil filter in your entire life? That looks like something you would spin onto, you know, like a John Deere riding lawnmower. I actually think that the oil filters that are on my John Deere riding lawnmowers are bigger than this. So we'll get this one off. This looks like a Fram or something. We'll figure it out. Whoa. Tippy tippy. I might be able to get it off with my hand. No, she's baked on pretty good. Grab my rag. Can you guys even see? Oh, come up here. Come up here. That might be a little better. What is that? It's a Moto Master. Alright. Put a little bit of fresh oil in that and lubricate the gasket, and we'll spin it on. Nice blue filter. Honda OEM. My goodness, I'm so good to this vehicle. After 2,500 kilometers overdue. That is on. It's not going on any tighter. All right, filter on and changed. Drain plug is in and tight. Let's move to the top side. All right, so this thing takes SAE 0W20. I use full synthetic. Let's fill it up. I do think that's going to take the whole jug to fill it, but I will use the dipstick. That's what it's there for. This vehicle's just awesome, by the way. If anybody's in the market for something that's, you know, you can throw a couple of kids into and have some pretty good capability in the wintertime without breaking the bank, this is the one. I got this from my folks. It was coming off of a 4-year lease, and they were going to turn it back in. It had, geez, I want to say less than 60,000 kilometers. And the buyout was just under 20,000 Canadian. I mean, the same vehicle to buy brand new right now with taxes would be about $45,000. So it was kind of a no-brainer. To me, I was able to get rid of the Dodge Grand Caravan, which would always get stuck trying to leave the property. And it put us into something with leather and all-wheel drive with low kilometers. The Caravan had over 400,000 kilometers on it when I got rid of it. It was starting to have a few gremlins. So, great vehicle, the CRV. Yeah, that's gonna take the whole 5 liters for sure. Send it. Well, that's where we're gonna leave the oil change for the time being. I'm not going to back it down off the ramps just to get the level in the oil sump perfect, because I'm not done. We still have to change the oil in the CRV, change the oil in the CVT transmission. So let's move on to that. I have done it before. I did it one time, I think, when this vehicle belonged to my parents. It's not that hard. I need a light. I need to get a light, and I need to point you guys in the right direction. Alright. Now that I've said it's easy, I totally won't be able to find any of the drain plugs or anything. Alright, so I'm going to bring the light back up top here quickly. We'll show you guys where the fill port is for the CVT. Let's see if you can see that. Oh, it's hard to hold a light and hold a camera. Do you see that round white cap? That is the fill port for the CVT transmission. It indicates the type of oil as well, HCF2. So I will pull that off right now. In theory. There we go. There it is, no more lid. And that's what it looks like when it's out. Okay, so that's our drain plug right there. It's just a 3/8 drive with a regular ratchet. You don't need any socket or anything. The 3/8 will fit right in there. It's probably going to have a magnet on the end of it to attract any metal shavings or any wear that's going on, you want to pull that stuff out of the fluid and have it stay on the end of that magnet so that it doesn't continue to wear. So let's get the drain plug and we'll yank that out of there. Okay. Might work a little better. There we go. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Let's see what comes out. Actually, it looks pretty clean, surprisingly. I mean, it's always different looking at oil from a machine like this because there's no combustion happening in here. It's just a gearbox or an oil bath, for lack of a better term. But the real test will come when I see what's on the end of this plug. But I'm just going to let it drain slowly because I'm afraid if I pull this plug out, the oil will overshoot my drain bin and make a heck of a mess. So slow and steady wins the race. Well, that was disgusting. Let me wipe my hand off and we'll have a look at what's on the end of this drain plug. Note to self, buy some rubber gloves. So, can you guys see that? Will it focus? Hello! Come on. Anyways, you get the idea. There is some stuff on that, but it's so fine. It's amazing. That magnet does a great job of collecting that stuff. So wipe that off. I'll get a new crush washer on here. I purchased one when I bought the oil, and we'll continue to let that drain out. All right, brand new crush washer, cleaned off the magnet. Now I just have to let this drip a little bit more, and we can top it up. All right. Perfect. All right, back at the top of the engine, let's see if I can track down a funnel with a long spout on it. Get this thing filled up. Well, I found the perfect funnel, but I can't speak for anything that may have fallen down inside this extended spigot here, for lack of a better term. So I'm going to fire up the air compressor and I'm going to blow that out. I don't need any nuts and bolts or any rogue debris coming out and going inside that CVT transmission. All right, feeling a little better about that. So, perfect. It's like it was built for it. My goodness. All right, let's start dumping some oil down there. HCF2 transmission fluid for advanced protection and specially formulated for second generation CVT transmissions. Alrighty then. Coming in. Well, that was close.
Making dill pickles.
Nice.
Right?
Show the people. Come hold them here.
There's a zucchini and some tomatoes.
Charlene's doing garden things.
Oh, we're videoing?
Yeah, you're on camera right now.
I
See?
swear?
Look at you.
I might have swore.
That's okay. We can swear here. We're doing auto mechanics. You're in a safe place.
I'm making pickles. That's all I'm saying.
Nice.
I'm pretty happy about that guy.
That's a good one. That's a good pickle right there.
Yeah, we're gonna slice.
Yeah.
Okay, go to your house to steal ingredients.
Okay. Garden things are happening. So yeah, that could have been really bad what just happened there. I'll show you. I'm assuming this piece right here is where you would like lay your bottle down so that it can drain into the funnel without having to hold it. But there is a small piece of round metal here that came undone and went down the spout of the funnel, but it got hung up on the side, so I was able to get it back.
Go to your house.
Lettuce? Nice. Imagine having to, pull the transmission out of this thing because that happened. That would be upsetting. Let's get this back in there. So that's 1 liter. All right, 1 for you. One for me. All right, nothing left to do but put the cap back on the fill port. Okay, let's back this thing down off the ramps. We'll double check the level in the crankcase for the engine, and then this job is done. The automotive gods were watching out for me today. Piece of metal right here.
What the hell is that there for?
It's, well, I think this is where you would rest your 1 liter oil jugs to drain on their own, right? You'd stick it in there.
Well, those are actually
for puncturing.
cans. We
Okay.
used to get oil years ago in cans.
Oh, there you go.
Like tomato juice cans.
Yeah.
You'd stick it under there and just go poof, and it would just puncture
Well,
the can and drain out.
I tried to jam the oil spout in there to let it drain on its own, and that piece popped out and went down the funnel, but it got hung up right there. And that is like a straight run down to the
Right into the oil pan.
right, no, not
Or
the
into
oil
the
pan, the
tranny?
freaking transmission. Oh my goodness. It's good times. Really?
All the wrench is on. because
Oh yeah,
they're over.
you can reset the service minder. Menu, vehicle information, maintenance. Way over there on the other side. Oil and filter. Would you like to reset? Yes, I would actually. I would really like to reset that. Thank you very much. Maintenance information has been reset. Menu. So that should all be gone now. No other check engine things. Cool.
Well, that was the front differential. The front
CVT transmission, yeah. That's good there. Well, alright guys, my camera's telling me that I have only 5% battery remaining, so well, alright guys, that's it for this video. My battery went dead, sorry about that. I did end up putting a splash of extra oil into that thing because, well, it just needed a little bit more. I got my person dressed in clean clothes, returning it to where it needs to be parked, and that's going to be it for this video. So we shall see you in the next one.